This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Canes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets offense will start this game off. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense. There's strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. To the air, it's Kane. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Yellow Jackets decide to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Hurricane offense will get its first crack at it now. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit the...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
They go to the ground. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you're seeing the pass rush on the second play of the drive. They dial it up. Look at the speed and athleticism this defense has as they corral the quarterback for a loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Yellow Jackets will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Fires to the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. dumps it to the back. This time it's complete. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. He's got it. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
They're just trying to punch season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win. A part of that is a part of the process of being great in the future. And this team, learning how to win, finding ways to get it done, it's only going to build momentum, and hopefully you can carry that over to next season.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Patterson. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the running back. Runs through the tackle. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off play action. That's reeled in. It's Patterson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Yellow Jackets can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short now from their own 48.
Well, there's just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the heat. And the sack all the way back at the 5. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He's got it upright. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the ground. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Hurricanes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's taking the shot. He makes the catch, but the official's right on top of it, signaling out of bounds. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Canes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is.
Touchdown, Miami! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's King. Fires to the big fella. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone. Make them execute and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. The play action fake. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. James Madison may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from Harrisonburg every time. The Dukes have been racking up road wins since the Mickey Matthews days, and they got another one today.
Makes one man miss. He has the first and still on his feet.
One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the Sun Belt.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Lets it fly. Makes a connection. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. QB draw. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Yellow Jackets are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. To the air, it's King. Rushes on him. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free and 4th down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll close the gap to 14.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Guys, let's look big picture Miami. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits. This guy can run, he can cover, he can blitz the passer, but he's also a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
Here he goes breaking the pocket. With the catch, it's Fletcher. At the 45 on his way. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Bauman. Let's take a minute and talk about Miami. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. A huge pickup, knocked out of bounds at the 30, but they are in business. And the Canes look to keep this drive humming. Might as well give it to him again. Finds a crease at the 20. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
And that's the benefit to the run game. Keep pounding, keep pounding. Now you break one all the way down to the 2-yard.
And don't stop it. Get down, get lined up quick, and give it to this dude again and go score a TD.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Canes are in the hurry-up. Pushes toward the goal line. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Yeah, and how about make no mistake about it. Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Makes the catch. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's King. Nice catch along the sidelines, but they get nothing out of it. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They believe they can run right here. He stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He reached into his bag for that move, and it didn't get him loose at all. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He's going to let it go. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there on South Beach, and we've had a lively first half. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the shadows of South Beach.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Yellow Jackets will kick it off to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The give to the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Looking for a man. It's back. Under fire. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. And the Hurricanes will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Coverage team down there to down the punt, and they'll spot it just inside the 45. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. On the move, it's Haynes. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Yellow Jackets in a good spot here with 2nd and short. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. And the Yellow Jackets will punt it away on 4th down. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. He goes out of bounds, couple of yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. The Canes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Caught close to the marker, it's Johnson. It'll be a 1st down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. The Hurricanes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unloads quickly. There he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
Makes the catch. It's Fletcher. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. New set of downs after the completion. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bringing the heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Going to try to get it himself. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And I really like the job by this offense because, listen, you've got the lead. Be smart with the football. You drop back, it's a scramble. The quarterback pulls it down, makes the play. Nice job. This is how you play with the lead. Take with the defense.
Going for it all. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big CUSA matchup for you. FIU handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown, and what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Complete to the left. Oh, what a move to get open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Rutherford. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown! Georgia Tech made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Marion. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all of the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! And the pummeling has started.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's King. Buys a little time. He'll pull it down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Leaves it with the back. Finding open areas. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Slides away. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Patterson. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18.
Back to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here, Lou.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Finds a tight end. Turning it on! Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Yellow Jackets have it with a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's King. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Now, when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
Caught in the backfield. It's Alexander. There is nowhere to go. He is stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Bringing it back. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain.
The clock is my friend. If I can do this late in the ball game with a lead and I can continue to run the football and they have no answers, well, then I'm going to walk away with a win. So, listen, I wouldn't change a thing. I'd keep pounding the football, keep running the clock.
Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The give as they work on that clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to seal the edge on the right. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Canes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's King. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Patterson. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Patterson. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has. And that's kind of crazy. I didn't think that would happen coming into this football game. I didn't think we'd get in the 4th quarter and just call his name. This offense, man, he is a big play, dynamic.
He'll take a shot. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Corner's going to give them room.
27 jump.
Dropping back, it's King. He's got him this time. And he makes a completion there. Set up and in business at the 20. The offense set for a first down play. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the